Здравствуйте, товарищи, and welcome back to another episode of our glorious Workers and Resources Soviet Republic Let's Play. The nation grows stronger with each passing episode, more power literally coming to us later this session, I imagine. As you can see the coal power plant off in the distance now, you can see it from the sky. Some great progress being made. I am really loving this game. It's impossible to put into words. Just take a look at our glorious nation from up on high. That's such a feeling of satisfaction and accomplishment, honestly. Folks, if you've been enjoying this series and you'd like to see it continue, please don't hesitate to keep letting me know. Leave a like and a comment down below. As always, I look at the number of likes and comments to get a quick read on people's interest levels on the various things on the channel. And I also read through all the comments. I look at your feedback, your thoughts, your suggestions, your opinions, your jokes. It's always good fun for me. That's part of the fun of having the channel. So do keep those likes and comments coming, folks. And again, I try to keep this to a minimum to only once per month per series, so I hope you don't mind me mentioning. But folks, if you've been really enjoying the series and you'd like to give some extra support, please don't hesitate to check out my Patreon or perhaps become a channel member. Link to Patreon will be in the description down below and under the eye at the top right corner of the screen. And if you want to be a channel member instead, if you don't want to use Patreon, there's the join button down below right underneath the video. Now, obviously, it's not an obligation whatsoever, but it does really help keep these series alive, keep the channel alive. It is extremely helpful and very appreciated. So just thought I'd mention that again. I keep it to a minimum because I know people don't like hearing about it over and over again. So I hope you don't mind, folks. But yeah, link in the description down below under the eye at the top right corner of the screen for Patreon. And then there's the join button below the video if you'd rather do it directly through YouTube. Think of it like a Netflix subscription. If you've been getting that level of entertainment, think of it like a Netflix subscription or a Twitch sub or whatever you might want to call it. Folks, lots to do today, and I'm super pumped. So we will be getting our... Oh, it's the day after Valentine's Day. How great would it have been? How great would it have been if we'd paused on Valentine's Day? Oh, well. We should see this power plant get completed today. I see no reason why that wouldn't be the case. And once this power plant is up and running, we'll be able to hook everything up over here. Hopefully some of these things start getting completed as well, and we can start, fully servicing this area and eventually start building everything down over here as well. There's a lot of work to be done over here. It's a little daunting, if I'm completely honest. It's a little daunting, this expansion for the industry that we're going to do, but obviously it's a necessary expansion, just a matter of time. I think what we're going to do is hit play basically right away. I got a great comment last session, which is like, dude, stop playing on pause. You get nothing by being paused. Totally. I guess the only thing I get from being paused is when I'm checking on train issues. I do that because I want to prevent a blockage or something, but you're absolutely right. So 5 million is where we're sitting roughly. If we look at our economy, I like to do this while we're paused just so we can get a quick checkup on where we are. Things are looking pretty good in terms of our imports this year so far. We've stopped... No, we have not stopped importing meat. We've almost stopped importing meat, which is wild. Where did we import meat? Not sure when and why that happened, but okay, it happened. What else have we got going on? Boards we've stopped importing. No, we're still importing. What I need to do is one day between sessions or something, I just sit down and look at my comparisons and see what I should be able to cut off, like bricks. Why am I importing bricks? Why would I ever import bricks? I've got so many bricks. And unless it's for when I rush a construction, maybe that's why it's labeled under bricks as opposed to, just put under construction costs or something. I guess that would make sense. All right, fair enough. Well, money's looking good. We are making money, technically. Last year we made almost $1 million. This year so far we've made 162. Wait, what? How does this make any sense? Oh, I guess last month was a horrible... Yeah, okay, that's why. All right, fair enough. That's all the checkup I wanted to do. I want to check our employment as well. Looking pretty good. We're well below that 1K mark that we kind of got accustomed to. Fantastic. Let's hit play and let's get started. So a couple of things. First of all, let's go up over here and oh right, this should get done today as well. Oh my god. Actually, I don't know if this will get done today just because of the slowdowns that we're facing relatively often. And as the sun is setting, it looks like, let's go ahead and sort this problem out over here. So I got a lot of great suggestions with regards to how power works and how I should be reworking my wiring and how I should be, cutting down the wattage that goes through per step. If I take a look at some of these guys, where does it actually tell me how much power? Oh, there we go, right down here. So that's how much they're pulling right now, 0.06. So each one is pulling, let's say, well, oh, the sun's rising or setting? What's going on, sun? Are you going down or are you coming up? I didn't realize you can actually see the sun. Looks like it's coming up, but it's also getting to, what? That doesn't make any sense. Anyways, all right, so at night, this is what I wanted to check. At night, wattage goes up to 0.078. So does that mean one switch that is getting medium voltage wires supplying power, I see, obviously it gets drained down as it comes down from here. It goes from 2.2. Why would it not stay? Oh, because over here, no. You get split. Oh, right, you're split based on how much you need to support. Okay, so where's our power down over here? I know we have one somewhere down over here. If I could just see these wires, it's so dark. Go. All right, right. It's this one. So you've got 1.8 coming down over here, and if each one is using 0.05, then that means we can keep 30 houses powered with one medium wire coming down. Is that, like, I feel like I understand the situation, but I also feel like I'm going to have a tough time upgrading our old system to distribute power properly. It's a matter of efficiency as well, right? Because if we're distributing power that's not being used, then it's wasteful. Anyways, let's go ahead and fix this up. So for that, I'm going to pause it because I don't want people to be without power for too long. And what I'm going to do is we have this coming down, so we can go ahead and get rid of you. Yes, demolish that. Let's get our medium voltage wires coming through again. So here's what I need to do. Here's what I need to do. I need to cancel you as well. And I want to connect. Come on now. Building in the way. Angle it. Okay, so first of all, you two connect. Go ahead and pay for that. Over here, angle is too sharp. Can I? Okay, so what I want to do is pull you up there, pull you straight up, and connect you over here. And that should then distribute enough power separately. Seems a little much, if I'm completely honest. I might even need to get rid of the switch over here. Oh no, the switch is separating down this way to power these guys over here. Okay, cool. So yeah, let's go ahead and pay for that. So this should now not have any issue. Right, this should now be fine in providing power to all these buildings, with a little bit of redundancy over here, I'm pretty sure. Or wait, is it? Yeah, well, a touch of redundancy is not the end of the world. And because it's pulling from a separate line, rather than separating one into two, it is pulling two separate lines. We should be providing enough power over here. That's my understanding of the comments, and that's my understanding of how electrical systems and stuff work. Again, not my specialty or anything. Now I'm trying to wrap my head around it. I'm pretty sure I've got it figured out. It's just a matter of actually executing it in game. Anyways, with that done, another thing that's commonly being requested is that party, please plant some trees, and it rhymes when you say it like that, so can't resist. Go ahead and put some trees down. We need to green up the place. Look at it. It's a barren land, and that doesn't make any sense, right? Doesn't make any sense. Got so much beautiful stuff going on, so many workers working so very hard, and we can't give them some trees? Come on. Like, look, this looks so beautiful, right? And it's relatively simple. I should definitely do this more often. Once this is done, I'll plot around that. Over here, why not? Let's add some. Separate them from the train tracks and whatnot, right? Trees do the good thing of, well, apart from, literally providing us the air we breathe, they are great for buffering sound. They're great for buffering sound, which is part of the logic of putting these down over here as well. So that's that taken care of. I should put some more trees down up over here where our logging happens, just to make sure they grow in time, because they do take a long time. Okay, and let's go down over here as well and make sure these guys get some new trees as well, because they're going to start running out soon. Tracks are making some progress as well. That's great. Now over here, this section of the Y bend will probably, or the T junction or whatever, we'll probably just pay for this small section over here. Just because I'm not going to have that rail construction office bring trains all the way down just for, like, you know, 100 meters of track or whatever it is. That would be a bit much, I think. A bit gratuitous. Let's get all this down. All right, good. More trees, more trees. Then down over here, I'll put down trees after we've, you know, built the rest of this area up. That's my thinking over there. And we'll be putting down trees, you know, in this area as well and down over here. Don't worry about that. I intend to keep our space green and glorious. Now, it was also mentioned that cranes do, in fact, multiply work rate. So you'll still need workers, but you don't need as many workers because few of them are working longer or harder, better, whatever, more efficiently, I guess is the word I'm looking for. So cranes, super helpful for that. Great to know. And that might actually be why we've seen construction at a relatively decent rate, actually, if we're completely honest. Concrete here is the big problem. Now, there's a couple things that I can do to sort. Well, I need another construction office up over here, I think. I think this has been going a bit too slowly because things have been taking too long to get down here. Many of you have been providing alternative strategies for construction offices. Many of you have said, oh, just do a construction office which is only you know, cement mixers, one that is only dumpers, one that is only, et cetera, and that ends up being more efficient. Now, that's an interesting suggestion. The reason why I spread it out personally is because that way I can tell individual construction offices to take on individual projects, and I know they'll be able to sustain it. And that just doesn't apply for the ones that are built solely around digging or road building. With that said, I do also now have a much bigger construction office available. This was a mod that I was thinking about for a while. I was like, do I really want to get this? And it makes perfect sense. It is pricier and more time consuming to put down, and you only get benefits from it if you pay for the extra vehicles. So it's not like it's not like it's cheesy or anything like that. So I like it. Great suggestion. Should have got it sooner, actually. So let's go ahead and put this down somewhere over here if I can. Can't build it infrastructure. Also got the strangest suggestion, and I cannot believe this is true. But apparently, sometimes if it says can't build you to infrastructure, if you just click a couple times, the game will let you plant it down anyway, which just sounds absolutely wild to me, if that's the case. But it doesn't matter. It looks like we have a spot over here. Yeah. Put this down over here. I don't mind this being the construction zone, right? So let's go ahead and... Oh, where were you? Come on now. Come on now. If I do this instead, can we... Nah. That'd go pretty far. So let's stick to this. Put you down over here. Come on now. I wish the overlay would work a little differently, so it would tell you... There we go. Where you were, where it would have worked. Maybe that's just me, though. I don't know if the road will be able to come out from there. So what we're going to try and do is just shift it over a little bit in one direction or another. Go this way, maybe. Going this way. Get a little bit closer to all the depots and factories from where we have to pick up the resources, right? Okay, that's about as far as it'll let us go, I guess. I sworn we were getting closer. Fair enough. Let's put this down. No auto build. Because I want to first put down the road here. This obviously won't work. This... Too steep of it. Okay, let's see. Let me do that. Lots of existing construction. Okay. Let's see. I would really like to... There we go. Okay, what if I... Overlaps, too sharp, too steep. Okay, I might need to do this weird loop around kind of a thing. Oh, are you kidding me? Might need to do this kind of a thing. There we go. Alternatively, I could move the wiring over here, which, you know, might be a nicer solution. Might be the right solution, in fact. Let's go ahead and cancel you. Build you like so. There we go. There we go. Much better. Much cleaner. Flatten that terrain, get you hooked up like that, and we'll just pay for this, I think. How much could it possibly be? 30K? Yeah, that's nothing. Oh my god, we have 5.1. We skyrocketed without me noticing. So let's go ahead and just pay for this. It's going to be expensive to buy all the vehicles and stuff, but I think it's necessary to do that now. And again, the reason why this is sort of our construction hub is because if a vehicle was to leave from here, it's able to get everything it needs over here, everything it needs over here, everything it needs over here. The only thing it has to go out of its way for, actually it doesn't have to. Everything is en route from here. I mean, this is a little bit of a backtrack situation, so we can actually fix that. Well, first of all, let's go ahead and auto build this. Might as well just get these roads up. And we could do this kind of a thing. Right, do that. And why not put down some beautiful trees? Or you know what? Try, it's too big. There we go. Put this down like so, perhaps. There we go. Now I could actually make this into a roundabout with one ways. I don't think that's necessary though. It's a square about, I guess. But yeah, trees, a little bit of a propaganda, I suppose. Why not? But that I think is the most efficient spot to put the construction stuff in. And then obviously it has to go around this loop. Obviously, it'd be great if we had all the construction material down here, but we don't. Right, so let's be reasonable. Let's be reasonable. All right, what am I looking at here? So I got to buy some vehicles for this. I wanted to check. I briefly got distracted. I wanted to check on this. So we have plenty of meat. Plenty of crops coming through over here. Missing crops over there. That's the problem. You go to the small barn. You go from the small barn to the livestock farm. You go to the grain storage. Almost wondering if I should reduce how much crops we bring over. No, it shouldn't be a problem. Alcohol is still being made, though it's not as much as I'd like. We do have the 2 new farms here as well. I just worry that this isn't working as efficiently. And as you can see, the livestock farm is preventing the crops from reaching here, mostly. Because the livestock farm is taking priority. There we go. Okay, you're dropping stuff off. That's something at least. Oh, why are you missing crops? To be able to pull. That's strange. Why aren't you able to pull? Why aren't you able to pull? Oh, because the food. Oh, we're topped up on food. Ooh, that's not good. Now, if the food is there, you're topped up on food too. Are you not pulling food? Hang on. You're also filled up because of clothes. Why do we have... Oh my god. Okay. You go from the St. Partia to the Ruralinsky warehouse to drop clothes off. I mean, this stagnation will stop. Like, right now it feels like we have such a surplus, but the moment we have to start serving the people down over here, that surplus will disappear very quickly. But this is causing some serious stagnation over here. Crops aren't coming through here because food is maxed out. But hold on, now where did the crops go? Because they were here just a moment ago. And the only place they can go is a small barn, unless this truck picked it up. Ah. That answers that question. The truck picked it up. So it can still act as a transit point. Okay, fair enough. So we'll leave it as is for now. We'll see how it behaves once the new city is built up. And then we can consider our options then to deal with the surplus. Because that is a serious surplus. I don't want to just trade it all out because that'll be, you know, that's how we lose the surplus. Oh my god, what's wrong with this aggregate storage? Oh, I know what's wrong with it. These trucks have been coming by so often. Wow, okay. Let's see, last month we imported, okay, this year so far, we've imported 80K of coal. Last year, oh wow, this is, somehow our situation has worsened. I might need more, I might need more of everything over here. We're not able to keep up with the conversion from coal ore to coal. We're also not producing enough coal ore, it seems. Like, we're just short. We're like barely hanging in there. Oh wow, this is wild. Actually, I just realized it's nighttime, so let's do a quick check here. Looks like we've solved the problem here. Yeah, it looks like we've solved the problem over here. Looks like power has stopped browning out, as it were. Okay, this is a bit of a problem. It looks like we're not importing coal. Like, we're every once in a while. See, when it hits 4 tons, that's when we start importing. See, now we're importing. So it looks like we're able to keep a decent rate, because you can see the truck's going to come through now, and it's going to drop off the coal. Got another 4 tons of coal, and then there's another 4 coming through. Well, there's another 4 coming through right there. So let's see. I mean, we've got a decent rate going. It doesn't... I'm going to have to compare March to February, I think. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. This last month, we ended up importing 40k worth. This month, 3 days in, we're about 2k. Times 10 is about 20k. So that halves it, maybe, potentially. We'll have to keep an eye on it. Ooh, look at unemployment. That's significantly dropped. I mean, again, so much of it is because of construction, though, so it's hard to give that too much credit because it's temporary, right? It's temporary. We need a lot of concrete down over here. Looks like concrete just got dropped off. I wonder if we need another concrete plant. What's the problem with these things is they can only produce so much. Got all the gravel in the world. But the actual rate of picking it up is the problem. I could also get a cement. Let's see, if I wanted to manufacture my own cement over here, let's take a quick look at factory connections. Like, what I could do is, if I get a crossing over here, let me try and figure this out. If I get a crossing over here, right? Like over here, let's say. Well, let's see, I would want to get, yeah, so if I want to get a crossing over here, and if I wanted to get a modded road crossing, I can find, where is it? Forklift road crossing. Okay, so first of all, get rid of you. Get you down like so, or even get rid of that. Get you down like so. Let's say, right? We're not auto building. Let's say if I get that down over there and make this connection, some other infrastructure's in the way. I thought you were building the infrastructure. Buddy, come on. Don't do this to me. There we go. So if we do that, and if I were to build a construction-related industry, I want to look at cement, right? Cement plant. Cement plant is a relatively small footprint. But it needs what? It requires gravel and cement. Wait, that's a concrete plant. No. I want to look at... See, this is... The cement silo is here, but the actual production of cement is not. That stuff just kills me. Is it under gravel? No. One day I'll memorize where these less often used items are. Cement plant, there we go. So this requires coal and gravel. So gravel can come down from over there. Well, actually, no, it can't. It would come from the aggregate if I do it from there. Gravel can come down from where? I mean, we can ship it down. This is actually huge. It is much bigger than expected. I'd have to move the power down a little bit. That's not a problem. Right, but I could fit this over here. Getting the gravel here would be a bit of a challenge, but we'd be able to figure it out. Yeah, we'd be able to figure this out. So what I could do is... I could get the concrete being made over here, let's say. So if I take a look at construction... the concrete plant, if that can come down over here... Kind of rough. Kind of rough. All these connections. Okay, well... I guess that's not a rush. I wouldn't mind getting it done sooner rather than later. I'd have to move all the wiring down, which I have to do anyway, if I want to get the concrete plant over here. Or the cement plant over there. Need to move the wires down a little bit. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do that. And we can import all the resources for this one thing. Gravel we'll have to figure out, but let's start with... Okay, come on, tooltip. There we go. Let's go ahead and start with this. So, get rid of everything up to... say here. Pull you down a little bit. Over to here, I think should do the trick. Go ahead and cancel you. And pull you over like so. Now, let me check first to make sure that's enough space. I believe the infrastructure. Come on, game. The infrastructure. Where? Looks like it's still the power that's the problem. I could put the power down later as well. That's another option. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of... Well, I should use this to be safe. Get rid of you. Alright, let's get rid of you as well. And let's see if we can't... put you down over here. Oh, there we go. Alright, so... obviously I want to make a connection to the crossing, the factory crossing. I want to see if we can't do something a bit neater here. It's not necessarily neat. Okay, let's do this. If I can put you down over here. Right, let's flatten this. A little bit higher up, I can. Ever so slightly. Alright. So like this, if we put this down over here, again, we're just planning right now. If we put this down over here, right? A road connection would come down this way. Flatten that a little bit. Oh, come on. There we go. Pull you through. Connect you to this, perhaps. Too steep of an incline. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. I guess that is a pretty steep climb. So let's go ahead and cancel this a little bit. Smooth this out. Hopefully. Okay, we've got this, I think. Go ahead and do this. And then that. Beautiful. So that's that connection. We can connect you over here, I think. We should be able to. If I do this kind of a thing, right? Connect you like this. So now they'll be able to come down here to pick up concrete over here as well. However, this requires gravel as well as cement. Now, cement we're going to get by using this crossing over here. Like so, I think should do the trick. We're going to go ahead and do this. Connect you over here, connect you over here, connect you over there. And then the garage is going to come in over... let's say here, I think. Actually, I think the road will connect nicely over there. Is my concern. I might need to flatten this, right? Definitely need to flatten this. Go ahead and do that. All right. So now if I get the garage over here, like say so. Maybe let's rotate it like this. A little bit nicer, potentially. There we go. All right. If I drop you down over here, road extends this way. Gotta flatten this a bit more. There we go. Beautiful. Excellent. Connect you. Too stupid an incline. Are you kidding me? Come on, game. Okay. Let's see. Where is my... What was I putting down? Right. The forklift. Garage. Down over here somewhere. Alright, so this needs to be reworked a little bit. If I do this... Okay, how about this? That. Pull you up. Can I... Anywhere, game? Anywhere. Give me something. There we go. There we go. Okay, cool. So that's that, and then we can connect you to this. So now we've got a garage that's providing forklifts to... I mean, I guess technically I don't need this crossing over here. I guess I could have put this over here. It's a bit chunkier, though. It's a bit clunkier. But this is done, and then from this crossing, what I could do is I could build... where is it? Keep forgetting. There we go, the cement plant. Now, the cement plant, unfortunately, okay, needs to have... It's facing like so. Need flat terrain, so just a little bit of flattening to do here and there, I think. Let's go ahead and do that. Level terrain height from center. Flatten this entire area out. It's a big, big, big building. But it should allow us to be somewhat self-sustaining. Right, let's go ahead and... I'm not going to build this yet. This I might rush to build, like just pay for. But the actual cement plant can wait. We're not in a rush for that. Infrastructure's in the way now. Okay, so the wiring... Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. Okay, so we can do something like this, I guess. Let's see. There we go. There's like there's a perfect fit waiting to be had here. Come on now. Come on now. We just had you. There we go. All right, cool. It's not going to be the cleanest connection to the garage, but it'll do the trick. If the game actually lets me put it down over here. Come on now. There we go. There we go. Now let me just check one thing. If I rotate this way, no. If I rotate this way, a little bit more. Come on, tooltip. You're getting in my way. I need to be able to see the connection. Come on. Don't do this to me. Actually, where's the closest bus stop where people come? I think it's on the far side, isn't it? We'll have people maybe driving in or taking buses to the specific spots. There we go. I had to actually move the camera around. That's frustrating. Like taking mini buses and stuff to the actual spots where they're trying to go. There we go. No. Where is that green spot? There it is. All right. Okay. So, you know, that's pretty good. I'm fine with putting it down over there. Or even over here. Sure. Let's go ahead and do that. Right. And let's go ahead and connect our factory connection. So now you're able to get cement down there. But we do need to get gravel down here. We're also able to connect the road over here. I believe we should be able to do... Other infrastructure's in the way. Because of the way this connection works. That's not a problem. We could do a couple ways to slice this. Let's go ahead and do this. Make this too steep of an incline. Okay. Too steep. Okay. It's weird because it's letting me do that. Oh, it's going to carve the terrain. I don't mind that. All right. Wish I could smooth this out a bit more down there, but maybe if I do this, or if I do this, just to make it look a little bit nicer. There we go. That's better. Right. So we can do that. Okay. So now the big question becomes the conveyor belts. Are we able to get the conveyor belts working? So this over here is taking gravel from here and it's pushing it to there. So I might actually need to demolish some things and move some things around. I don't know how I feel about that because this is a pretty complex network, if you will. Here, stuff only comes when a train is unloading, so that's really not an option. I wonder if I could... Let's try this, right? Because this is high. That's high. It's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough. I gotta figure this out. I could pull something out this way. And then loop down. Okay, let's try this. So if I go ahead to the modded section and get the conveyor belts, this is where I keep things paused for prolonged periods of time. And I guess I could hit play. I guess it doesn't have to be paused. We haven't broken anything yet, so you know what? Fine, let's go ahead and suspend the construction across the board here. Because I want to make sure things work before they start being built. Don't want to waste resources like that. So suspend all this construction. And I guess, yeah, we can hit play. And I can sort this out. Okay, cool. That's when I start stopping, is when I'm like rebuilding infrastructure and things like that. You can see, yeah, you're gonna get concrete from over here. Yeah, we need to spread out where the concrete is picked up from. For sure. Takes time, but they fill up, and if we get more trucks coming through, yes, I'm happy with this plan. All right, so we want to go high to high. 3 into 1. I mean, that wouldn't have been bad over here, actually. 1, 2... Well, no, it's into 1, which is the problem. So we need to get high in... 1 high input, 6 outputs. 1 high input, 6 outputs. Yes, that's the one I want. We'll get you, let's say, over here somewhere. Can't build it infrastructure. I hate this footprint nonsense sometimes. If I put you down over here. Let's try this. Put you down over there. Can I connect from you to you? No, overlaps with existing construction. I meant to connect from you to you. Building is in the way. I need to put down something over there. Absolutely need to. And you're kidding me that this thing's in the way. I mean, I could do something that might look a little goofy. Let's see, hold on. Before I jump to a goofy conclusion. Is there any way? Infrastructure. It's all infrastructure. What if I were to flatten the train here? I can't, because there's nothing to flatten. There's no room for it. 3 into 1. Still infrastructure issues. Let's see. I mean, I could maybe nudge this over a little bit, and that would clear the route. Because that building's in the way, right? And if I can get this down over here, I can get this to connect over here, I think we'll be fine. All right, let's try this. So now I have to pause. Oh, look at the money. We're below 5 mil. Okay, now I have to pause because I'm about to break some things. Okay, I really hope that wasn't a mistake. Really hope that wasn't a mistake. This has been working smoothly for so long, and now this. Oh dear. Okay. Okay, we can kind of do this sort of a thing. That doesn't look right. Thought I saw it turn green for a second here. Okay, we can do this sort of a thing. Okay. So let's try. Come on, where are you? Where's that sweet spot? Come on. Come on. Ah. Okay, let's do. See if we can't flatten this a little bit. Right from center. Nah, not really. I mean, I could try raising bits over here, but that's not really going to do the trick. 1 high input, 6 outputs. That's what I want. Where are we? I should have saved before I demolished that. Really should have saved before I demolished that. I can connect you, and I can connect you. Okay, good. That's as long as I can make that connection still. Building in the way. So it looks like we're in the same spot. Which is a bit of a bummer. Okay, so get rid of you. Okay, let's see. So I've got the right mod that I want to use, but I do need to make sure it can get a little bit lower. What if I do something like... that won't ever connect. What if I... nope. There's a trick here somewhere. There's a trick here somewhere. This obviously won't work. Let's see, what else have we got here? 3 into 1. That's not going to help anybody. One output is not what I need. Conveyor roadside, conveyor road crossing. I mean, I could go across the tracks, I suppose. Seems a little arduous and painful, but I guess that's an option. Let's see, 1 high input, 6 outputs. If I go ahead and put you down over here, and then, see, because it's so crowded. I might just resort to taking a like using a truck or something. Building in the way, literally like inches, millimeters even. Millimeters. Alright, fine. So then plan B. Plan B is we go with the mods. We get this one up over here. Right? And then we can build this up to there. Overlaps with existing construction. Are you kidding me? What existing construction? There. Just have to do it the other way around. Fair enough. So from here, we should be able to maybe see, because that's high to high. You're going from the aggregate. You're going into the aggregate from the train. Guess I could put a thing down over here. Takes the input like this. Okay, let's try this. Put you over here. Like so. Might be able to connect. Nope. Infrastructure below. Infrastructure below. And it is the road. So let's go ahead and pull you back a little bit. I do, let's say, that. Again, we're just experimenting here. Infrastructure below still. Oh, there we go. Okay, got the connection there. Overlaps with existing construction. That's fair. But if I do... these footprints, the size of these footprints... killing me. I might just resort to trucks. I think this is just... I'm wasting time now. Wasting time now. So I wouldn't mind having the connection up to there at the very least. Or like if I do... that should be easy enough to pull off. You would think. I can do that. And I can just pull out this way, right? Drop you down where, like over here maybe. Let's see what we can do. Glad I didn't put the wires down again. Some other infrastructure's in the way. All right. What if I put you down up top over here? Because then hopefully the belt can just go up. Nah, it's too far, I think. Can't build the infrastructure. Really, the tunnel's in my way? That doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Let's go ahead and do this sort of a thing. Let's get rid of the road over here, because the road we can rework. Road has few limitations. Overlaps with existing construction. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of you. Still causing obstruction. Of course it is. Of course it is. So we're going to go ahead and take the hill down a notch. Just over here, I think. Should be able to clear the space. I could also make it a high in, high out kind of a situation. But I don't think I have to. Really, still. Okay, well, let's go ahead and demolish you. Breaking everything just with these conveyor belts. There. So we have at least gravel coming from the aggregate over to the cement plant eventually when we build it. Unfortunately, could I... Why can't I? If I could just... You know what? Let's go ahead and rotate. See if we can rotate our... What was it even? One sec. I just realized I demolished this connection, which I can't do. It was a construction-related building. It was the concrete plant? Concrete plant, yes. Can I put you down like this, buddy? Please say yes. Okay. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. So let's go ahead and do this. Right. The road down over here. Too steep of a descent. Okay. There we go. It's a construction site. You get wonky roads on construction sites. Now let's get you down over here. Some other infrastructure's in the way. Of course it is. So let's go ahead and demolish the roads here. Make sure this conveyor belt can connect. Okay, great stuff. So now we've got gravel coming here as well. Beautiful. Let's make sure we have our factory connection for the cement. We can actually put you over here. Go from the garage. We don't actually need this road crossing anymore. Or this four-way crossing, I don't think. We can get rid of all that. We have your connection going straight up there. And this is the garage, which gets cement from here down to here and gets cement from here up to there. Okay, cool. So that actually worked out a lot better than what we had before. Silver lining thinking. This still needs a road connection, so I don't know if we can give it one of those. Moment of truth, I guess. And does it need a road connection, or does it want a road connection? That's the question. Okay, let's see. Oh, yes, there we go. There we go. There we go. All right, beautiful. We got you down to here. Beautiful is a strong word. We can pull you down here. Kind of. Come on now. There we go. There we go. And a little bit further, because then I can do this sort of a thing. Oh, almost. I can almost do this sort of a thing. There we go. Beautiful. Wow. Thank you for joining me on this journey. that was definitely an adventure. So we have this that we can get rid of. Goodbye. Thank you for coming. Right, so we've got power coming through. We do still need to get power through down here. So let's see. If I go ahead and cancel all this construction, right, what we can do is just make this a little bit prettier. I like it when things look nice. Right, things that gotta look nice. So we can pull the power all the way to here. All the way to here, and then pull it across this way, and then connect like that. Great, beautiful. That works nicely, I think. We're obviously gonna pay for all of that, 25K as it is. And now we can hit resume. There we go. Beautiful. And let's make sure power is coming through. If I could just click on you. Yep. Power is coming through there, and power is coming through here. Very little power, but power nonetheless. I guess these houses barely need any power. Ah, it's so cool how the systems work in this game. All right. So that's working now. Now over here, I could, again, I just want to kind of build it, right? Yeah, let's just pay for this. 91K is not that much money for me. Go ahead and build you. Let's go ahead and build you. And let's go ahead and commission our... Well, let's do that. Suspend your construction. Build you and build you. Okay. gonna be pretty pricey. Let's commission all of you. I want to make sure this is built, and this is built. Got to keep that flowing, right? I got to make sure you, and you are built, as well as you, I don't want to look at my economy right now. You, and final step, you. Wow, 500k gone just like that this session. More like 600k gone. Man, that is impressive. Well, gravel's been topped up over here. We need to get some workers coming though. And let's also, you know, while we're at it, go ahead and upgrade this road. This can be a dirt road, doesn't matter. We do need to get some forklifts. We also need to import some fuel over here. Just a little bit. Spy. You really only get 4? There, so this should... You loading cement and unloading cement over here. That should do the trick, right? Now, are they not doing it because we don't need it right now, or because we don't have cement over here? That's why. Because right now we're buying cement. Forgot about that. Which is fine. We'll do the same over here. Or alternatively, I could buy cement over here rather than over here. Go ahead and cancel our auto purchase plan. And instead, auto purchase over here. That should flow properly. Yeah. Get this moving. Yeah, and it's an expensive session, that's for sure. So get all this moving, and now we need to get a bus. How many workers do we need? Do we just need a microbus? Yeah, a microbus will do the trick. Let's go ahead and buy at our vehicle depot a bus, a microbus. Let's get you starting over here and taking people down to here. And just bring workers. And just drop workers off. Great. Fantastic. The other thing I want to do, and this is a great suggestion I got in the comments. The other thing I want to do is I want to get a bus. Let's go ahead and get a big bus. What's the biggest bus we can get? 128 passengers? 135 passengers? Buses only, please. So 135 looks like the biggest so far. Yeah, okay. 135. So the IKR 280. I need a name for this bus. Any name for this bus. Temporary name so we can identify it later. Lerninsky. Now let me just check. Are we doing Y? Yeah, we have been doing Y. Lerninsky. There we go. All right, cool. So we've got to stay consistent, right? So what this is going to do is it is going to go down to here, and it's going to pick up students who have a basic education. Right, load students with a basic education. Then it's going to loop around, and it's going to go over here, and here it's going to pick up students with a basic education. And then it's going to drive all the way to the big city. All the way to the big city. Drop these students off at university that I can't find. There it is. This is until we have a more local university. Gotta maintain education levels, right? Gotta maintain education levels. But that should really help keep people educated, I think. I think it should help. It feels like, so last session I was talking about how we should have a bus that takes people from this small village over to a stadium in the old city, right? And I thought that was a really cool idea, and I still think that's a really cool idea, and we will still be doing that. However, then in the previous session's comments, one of y'all mentioned, it's like, well, what about a university education and having a bus that takes you to class? And honestly, it made me think about all those students that, well, like when I was in university, all my, peers who were like, yeah, I rode in on a bus for 4 hours to come to class this morning at 8 o'clock, which is insane. But Very realistic, even in, you know, when was I in university? 2009 through 2013. In Canada, in Toronto, right? Like, you've got your city center and you've got your satellite cities and your nearby towns and stuff where people come from, and sometimes people don't live locally to the universities, and I thought that was really cool. It resonated with me, and so I wanted to implement it. And since some of you have said a few times in the past that you'd like to see... Oh my god! Oh my god! People are dying on these roads. The hell? You guys have previously said you wanted to see this kind of angle and stuff, so I figured, why not? Let's get it going, and let's see how efficient this actually is in bringing people over, right? Because again, people are willing to wait an hour at a bus stop or at a transit. Oh, look at that! Look at the way the star peeks out. People are willing to wait an hour at a transit location, but they're willing to ride transit for 5 hours. At least that's for workers. So we'll see how that goes for these students, at least. Oh man, this is really cool, getting down low and just seeing how it all works. What are you doing? Oh, did you seriously just run out of gas right at the end here? Of course you did. Okay, where is the closest gas station, though? You're gonna loop all the way back out to there now, after coming this close to your stop. All right, lesson learned, though. Lesson learned. Also gotta check that and allow students in there. All right, cool. This actually, whoa, nauseating. Works out. That works out. Let's go ahead and build a rural gas station. Where are we? Gas station. Rotate you. There we go. Get you over here. And I'm fine with having auto-built that. All right, cool. Get back to our Lerninsky vehicle. If y'all have a better name suggestion, feel free to drop it. I just want to see how efficiently this works. And again, it's just cool to get down here low on the ground and just see how... to see the hustle and bustle of small town living. Oh my god. Couldn't help myself. But yeah, alright, cool. So you come through over here, and hopefully, it looks like some students are getting on. Yeah, looks like even in the small amount of time that I allowed... Oh, you know what? Fair enough. Not what I expected. I expect you to loop around, but I guess this is shorter. Wouldn't mind it looping around. I wouldn't mind forcing it to loop around so it doesn't jam up traffic as much. Let's place a waypoint over there. And one over there. And then tell you from that stop to go to this stop, and then from the waypoint to go to there. Then you end up there, you go to the university, then on your way back, you go here. Okay, cool. That's good. Back to your perspective. We had a lot of students waiting here. I think they're gone now. Oh no, we still have some, I think. Very nice, cool. So that's 99 students. We have 99 students. Some of them have been traveling for an hour already. Let's see how many of the 99 make it back to university. Because again, there is a time limit that they're willing to drive for, right? We got a decent bus here. Is it fast enough? It's such a long way away. Can you imagine driving 5 ways to get to university? Or school of any sort? All these buses. Hopefully the roads are clear enough. Not just traffic, but I also mean in terms of like my dirt roads versus my regular roads and whatnot. Alright. This is good though, this is good. We'll get post-secondary for people living out over here as well. And again, this long trip is until we have our new city's university done, right? That's the thinking here. Man, imagine actually doing this bus ride. Oh, it's so wild seeing it. Like, oh man, there's just there's a special feeling driving, you know, past the older parts of the newer constructions. Still got 99 students over here. How long have we been riding for? 2 hours roughly. Well, it's an hour and a half approximately. Let's say 2 hours even to get to, oh my god, dude, to get to the bridge. I wonder if there's a faster, I mean, I guess if we had, we don't really have a train there or anything. Now the question is, can you make it all the way? Yeah, okay, we've got a full tank of gas. We should be fine. And it is... Oh, you know what? Yeah, okay, it's roughly 2 hours to get to the bridge. Very cool. 62 kilometers per hour. Maybe I should have got a faster but smaller vehicle. Okay, say farewell, of course, on either side. And up we go and over. Pretty cool ride. I'm not gonna lie. This is a pretty cool ride. Oh man, imagine actually being on this bridge. I'm really happy with how our cities have come along, if I'm completely honest. Yeah, we struggled a lot here and there, and we continue to struggle here and there with certain things and certain concepts, like trains, like semaphores. But it comes together pretty nicely. It comes together pretty nicely when you get down low and you just see the bus rolling around with a different number on the front and a different number on the side. 76 on the front, 71 on the side, but whatever. Who's looking? Still 99 students. Been on for about 2.5 hours. Not bad, not bad. Sorry, does it say 4 hours cap? I thought it was 5 hours. Damn. Total time traveling is 5 hours. 1 plus 4. Okay. Okay. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Come on, you can make it. You can make it. We're almost there. We're almost there. And look at that. We went from like the quiet, quaint town, and then you come across the bridge, and the first thing you start seeing are trains. Those loud, you know, very loud train going by you carrying God knows how many passengers. For some of these kids, it's the first time they've ever seen a train. For some of the people in this generation, they're the first in their family to have ever seen a train. All right, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. But 3 hour mark, we're almost there. Are we gonna make it? Are we gonna make it? Is this not the university? This is the university, isn't it? Is it? I think it is. Yep, looks like it is. Oh, we're almost here. Looks like we're gonna make it. With a little bit of time to spare. Wow. And that's that. Our first batch of students delivered from Brixtonia. On the Lerninsky Express, if you will. And they're waiting for professors. Nah. We'll, I mean, I should have noted down their names just to see if it showed up over here. But no, professors and staff will keep staffing up. Doing pretty well, I would say. We're doing pretty well. That was quite the ride. That was quite the ride. We might need more Lerninsky Express buses, but for now, I think one is enough. Oh, this is almost done. Very cool. And down over here, what are we looking at with the power plant? You almost done? Not the road vehicle. You. Almost. Just a little bit more concrete left to be delivered. And then we'll be at the final phases. Honestly, I could just pay for it. But you see how quickly money just drops, right? We were at 5.1 million approximately. Now we're at 4.4. Not even 4.5. Crazy. Oh, but look at all the progress we started making over here. Now what I can start doing is I can start offloading some of the work. I can start sending not some of the work, some of the resources, some of the stuff that's, you know, backed up over here and over here, or over here. Yeah, we can start shipping down over here to spread that. And again, we do need to also get this shopping center up. Now, the shopping center can only store what, 12 tons at a time, right? Ish, yeah, give or take. That's gonna be, it's gonna be hard to get rid of that surplus. With that said, though, I need to check on my financial situation. Do we have jammed trains? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Send you out. This will make us a good 7K. Well, 3.5K. This will make us a good 8K-ish. Well, less, actually, because the clothes go to the warehouse. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. We'll bounce back. We'll bounce back. Where's my steel train? Where is my... Oh, right. The steel train is the same as the bricks and boards train. You're stuck here, are you? Alright, what if I flip you around? Send you out that way. Keep you coming over here. Load up on mechanical components. Wow, we got stuck in for so long. That's why March has been even more expensive than it otherwise would have been. Yeah, look at that. As opposed to 500k, we've made 100k. That's bad. That's bad. What do I get for not paying attention? So this train should have cleared out. Yep, and now you're going to come up over here, and that should free you up as well. No? What's your problem? Is that the problem? I guess so. And this has no gravel to load up, I guess? Why is that happening? Ooh, low on gravel. Interesting. Interesting. What about up over here? No, we got plenty of gravel. So why did you not load any up? Strange predicament, but we'll sort that out later. Looks like that solved the problem. I might need to add a semaphore over here to prevent that kind of blockage again, but looks like we're rolling. We're gonna load up on mechanical components. They're all gonna go out for export. Was it 33 tons of mechanical components? How much is that? 33 times 1,000. Let's just stick to easy numbers here. 33k. Not bad. It's more than that. So that'll help put our economy back on track. Pun entirely intended, of course. All right, cool. That's fine though. It's a temporary setback. It is being sorted out right now. We're getting university education down over here, so that's excellent. That'll eventually, or sorry, down over here. That'll eventually push down to over here. We've got, this building was completed a while ago. These guys are starting to get completed, which is great. I should start pushing resources down. We've got this power plant almost done as well. Now this construction office that I put down, I need to maybe tell it what to do. All right. Pick up your workers from over here. Pick up your gravel from over here. Asphalt. Now this one, you can get your concrete from over there. Steel, bricks, prefab panels, boards, mechanical components, and electronic components. That's all the mechanism. Oh, that's all the pickup spots. Now I need to figure out how to actually figure out its pieces, its parts, what vehicles will be coming through with it, or using it, whatever, however we want to phrase that. There's a little bit more concrete required over here. Where is the closest mixer? There you are, 4.7 tons. That is all the concrete we're going to need. Then it's just more steel, which is the next phase, I guess. All right, well, not today. It'll be on Sunday, folks, that we finish this construction project, and I think the TV station as well. I think they'll both be done around the same time. But at least we got more construction offices done. We got this intricate mess planned and plotted out, so this is going to be very helpful in the future. We're, you know, spreading some of the love as far as concrete is concerned, which is, I think, very important in the long run. And yeah, this looks like it'll start working pretty smoothly. Now, why are you are empty, right? Why do you not have any bricks? Because you're full of boards. Now, are you exporting boards? Well, you're not going to be exporting boards. Anything over here that is picking up boards? Yeah, but very, very slowly. Hang on now. Yeah, very slowly. I mean, I wonder if I could actually use this train, modify it a bit to pick up boards and bring them back to over here. Are we low on boards? We're not low on boards, so we don't need boards. We need to export boards. And honestly, if we put them up there just to ship them out, it's kind of a goofy way to do it. It's plausible. It does. I mean, it's not a terrible idea. You're not full though. You still have room for other stuff. Only 50% full. All right. Well, folks, this is stuff we'll sort out later. Almost done the power over here. Almost done setting up the construction stuff over here, seeing some serious progress over there. Lots of work done today, I think. Feel pretty good. Spent a lot of money, though. Got to be careful next session. Folks, if you had a good time, make sure you let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, it makes a massive difference in how I approach content on the channel. A massive thanks goes out to all of my channel members and patrons for supporting the channel on a monthly basis. You keep us alive and running smoothly. And a big ol' thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, до свидания.